Hello girlies. Okay, so welcome back to my channel. Second video is going to be an extremely hard one. Obviously, in my very first video, I spoke a little bit about going to the States, etc. I'm still in the UK at the moment. I leave in 2 days, which is terrifying. Yeah, so 2 days I'll be in the States. So I thought I'd do a little bit of filming before I actually leave. I wanted to try and get this vlog, sorry, out there before I even get there, because this is probably going to be the scariest one that I do. So in the first video I didn't tell you all exactly what the subject of this video is going to be, but I'm going to go into that in this video. But first of all, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everybody that has supported me in the last couple of days. An absurd amount of people have messaged me, contacted me, commented. It's been crazy, so thank you all so much, like so much. And when I say commented, I mean not so much on the other video, but on some Facebook groups regarding what this video is going to be about. Okay, so I'm just going to get straight to it. Abortion, termination, whatever you want to call it. There is an insane amount of women all over the world who do not have that choice. They do not have a choice of whether they get to keep their pregnancy or whether they get to end it. That choice is completely taken away from them, which is crazy because we're in 2020 now, and you would think that, you know, the world would give people the right to their own body, but apparently not. So we're extremely lucky in the UK. We have some amazing services and support systems out there for us regarding abortion and termination. So my story begins in 2018, which is crazy because that seems so long ago now, but at the same time it feels like it was like yesterday. So yeah, 2018, Boxing Day, which is the 26th of December. I know not everywhere around the world does Boxing Day, so 26th of December 2018. I had returned from the States after seeing my partner. And all over Christmas, I just didn't feel right. I felt so ill. Couldn't understand what was going on with me. But at the time, I just thought, oh, you know, unlucky me. I'm always ill on Christmas. This is just ridiculous. You know, I'm coming down with something. No, that was not the case. So Boxing Day, I got home after spending Christmas with my family, and I decided to take a home pregnancy test, almost just to rule it out, because I was adamant that there was no way I was going to be pregnant. Like, there was literally no way, absolutely no way in the world, simply because I'd been trying for a baby for, I say on and off, probably 10 years, with different partners, and it just didn't happen. Did not happen. So yeah, home pregnancy test, Boxing Day, 26th of December, and it came back positive. And I just remember feeling this huge wave of fear and panic literally just radiate up through my body, and I just felt sick. And I remember getting really upset, and I'm going to try not to get upset now. I just remember getting really upset because, oh my god, sorry, because I'd wanted to see a positive pregnancy test for so long, and it's not, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I actually didn't think I was gonna cry. Christ, I'm not even into this story yet. Yeah, because I'd wanted to see, you know, a positive pregnancy test for so long, and it's not at all how I expected to feel when I finally saw one. You know, you expect that when you see a positive pregnancy test that you're going to be over the moon, that, you know, that everything's going to fall into place and you're going to feel complete. And I just remember feeling the utmost fear and just thinking to myself, oh my God, what the am I gonna do? So sorry. So yeah, positive pregnancy test. Told my partner, and he was just as shocked as I was, as you can imagine. And neither of us really knew what to do, what to say. I just kept saying, I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't know how we're going to do this. How am I supposed to do this? How are we going to do this? You know, you're in a completely different country from me. You know, there are laws in place where we can't be together. We can't raise this child together for probably at least 4 or 5 years, because it's hard enough to be together as a couple when you're in different parts of the world, sorry. But when there's a child involved, it's harder. A lot harder. A lot more expensive. So I was just at a loss and I just didn't know what to do. So I spoke to my best friend about it. And I, you know, I sort of told her what happened and what I was thinking and how I was feeling. And it was actually her that turned around to me and said, well, have you even considered adoption? She did say adoption actually, but you know, she said, have you ever considered abortion or adoption? And my answer to that was, never even thought of abortion. Like, literally did not even enter my mind. And adoption, there was no way. Absolutely no way. Like, because simply just because, like, I had wanted a baby for so long, how could I give that baby up? Like, there was just no way. Absolutely no way. The thought of abortion was really terrifying and confusing. Because a lot of people say, oh, you know, abortion, blah, 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 it's the, you know, it's the easy way out. It is not the easy way out. Honest to God, it is not an easy way out at all. The struggle that women go through after an abortion, it blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind. So yeah, I'd never even thought of that option. But it was in the back of my head, you know, while I was thinking things over and trying to figure out what I was going to do. I just thought, right, my options are, I either keep the baby, don't have a relationship with its father, because that's probably going to be the easiest way out. You know, to try and be together is going to be insane with a baby. Right now, because of the timing of it, it was just literally going to be insane. There's no way I can work. I lived alone. I had debts. And I thought, either live on the street or go home, live with my mum. And at 27, I really just didn't want to do that. You know, no. Like, I felt like it was my situation and it was my situation to deal with. It wasn't anybody else's choice. It wasn't, you know, anybody else's responsibility. It was mine. Like, and it was only mine, and it was just down to me. So after weighing up the options, obviously I had to come up with a plan. Now don't get me wrong, this wasn't like an overnight thing at all. It took me probably about a week or so to even come around to the idea of thinking of a plan. So I decided, after a lot of thought and a lot of research on the internet, a lot of talking to women, a lot of talking to my friends, some family members, but not all. And of course my partner, he was very much involved in this. You know, like, as much as it's my body, it's my choice, I still believe that the father does have, you know, a level of choice in it, because, you know, if my partner had turned around to me and said, you know what, I have a way that we can do this. I just have to do this, you just have to do that, and then we can be together and we can have the baby. I'd have been like, oh my God, I'm so in, let's do this. But that wasn't the situation at all. And like I said, you know, it was very much a situation of, what are we going to do? There is no way we can do this. Like, there is a way we can do it, but it's going to be the hardest thing ever. And it probably won't be fair on anyone, on me, on him, or the child at all. It's not at all how I wanted to raise a family. It's not at all how I wanted to start a family. So yeah, of course abortion was like a huge deal, and it was a huge thing to come to terms with, as it is for a lot of women. But that was the plan that we were sort of moving towards. Yeah. Sorry, it's just really not an easy topic to talk about at all. But I know for a fact that this is going to help people, and it's going to help me, certainly, because I think I said in my last video that there is a ridiculous amount of shame around even just the word abortion, and it's took me almost 1.5 years to even be able to say that word out loud. Like, literally, when I would talk to people about my choice and what had happened to me and stuff like that, I literally would say, and then, you know, the thing that I did, instead of saying I had an abortion, because of the shame around it. And it's taken me a very long time to get to the point of, you know, when I'm sick of the shame. I'm actually sick of the shame. Like, the shame is so heavy on my shoulders that I just don't want it anymore. Yeah. Bye-bye, shame. Okay. I'm just trying to decide. Do I leave this video here? Do I carry on to my next point? I think just because of how difficult these videos are going to be, I am going to leave it there for now. And I'm going to carry on in a day or two. Perhaps when I actually get to the US. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to end the video there. I decided. Okay, so I'm going to end the video there. The next video is basically going to be about the services and the support systems that I used through my abortion. You know, how the termination happened, how it went, whether I did medical or surgical. And then eventually I'm going to go on to me and what I went through, what other women go through, things that we don't talk about, even in the abortion community, you know, of women that have had this procedure and that have been through this. Even a lot of those people, they don't talk about it. They do not talk about what mentally happens to you. Like, they will talk about things that physically happen to you, of course, because you need to be prepared, but the mental state that you go through afterwards, nobody really talks about it. So I think when I was making my choice, that's the one thing I did not see. And even afterwards, I still don't see it. So I'm going to bring that to the table, and I'm going to hopefully spread the word about, you know, what happens to you, or what can potentially happen to you, sorry, because obviously it's just my experience. So yeah, I'm looking forward to talking to you all more. Please message me, please comment, please subscribe, please like the video. You know, I would love some more input about certain types of videos that you want me to do. I've already got a huge list from a lot of ladies out there who have decided what they want to hear and what they want to see. So I will get round to those, of course. But yeah, if anybody needs to talk, if anybody is affected, if anybody just wants to scream, I'm here. I am here to listen, to talk to. So please do feel that you can contact me. Whether it be on here, whether it be on Facebook, whatever you would like, whatever's easiest for you. Okay, speak to you very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I do apologise for getting emotional. Did not expect that. Okay, alright, thank you very much then, guys. See you next time. Bye.